We took our opportunities first half in terms of the kicking was excellent in terms of just keeping the scoreboard ticking over. They scored a couple of tries which came from our error and our indiscipline, but what was really important was we kept staying in the game without scoring tries ourselves. We kept the scoreboard ticking over, and Owen Williams kept putting 3, 6, 9, 12 points on the board, which is big really when you consider what happened in the second half. We obviously got much more of the ascendancy second half, but I think we set that platform in the first half by just kept the scoreboard ticking over and stayed in the game.
First wins at home since mid-November. So.
Yeah, it's a long time coming, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be fair to the boys, to the coaches, to the players in particular. They stuck at it. We've come under a little bit of criticism, and some of it has been justified. And you've got to take those things and try and use the things we were doing in games that haven't been quite right. Try and keep working on those things in the week. And what was good today is that we rewarded the boys with a performance, rewarded the crowd, rewarded our fans, and we set a bit of a template there for hopefully the next 4 or 5 weeks, which is so important to us. And we always knew that this period would be minus a few players through injury and international selection. So we weren't going to get too carried away with not having won for a couple of weeks, but it's important to win as well, so we knew that, and coming into this game there was a bit of pressure on because we were coming up against a fairly experienced Leicester team, and we just held in there first half, but we kicked on second half, and our scrum, our line out, and then some of our back play was excellent, which rewarded us with a scoreline in the end.
I mean, nothing much on the game as such, but with Connacht coming on Friday, a similar sort of test.
Yeah, that was important for us. Obviously, as you say, nothing on the game in terms of gaining a semi-final spot. Neither side were in that contention after Sale winning yesterday. But for us, it's very important that we got a result. We showed each other, the players showed exactly how they can play if they manage to execute accurately, and we did that to a man. The boys that started gave everything. The boys that came off the bench gave everything, and I'm really proud of the way they stuck at that, and a lot of the hard work we put in the place the last couple of weeks paid off, and they were rewarded with a really positive performance and ultimately the result, which is really important going into this block of 4 Pro 12 games.
Must be pleased with your halfbacks, Owen Williams in particular, the way he kicked.
Yeah, he's been excellent. He's gone well for Llanelli, certainly in the BNI Cups recently. He's gone very well, and given him a couple of opportunities. Alad's come back, and after having a few runs with Llanelli as well, Alad Davis. So I was pleased with that, but the forward set that platform probably and gave them the sort of quality ball that any halfbacks would need. And then it was pleasing out wide as well that both the centres, both the wingers and the fullback all contributed positively to the game going forward, and I think that was most pleasing. I couldn't really single out one player because everyone was really gave their all, and everyone had a real positive impact on the performance.
Has the tournament been a positive as a whole? I mean, we always seem to get a couple of players come out from these games over the years.
What it does do is give players opportunities that maybe we don't see enough of during the Pro 12 and the Heineken campaign. And to be fair, we played well first half last week. We were playing against a lot more experienced team in Sale, but we stuck at it, and thankfully this week we took some of those negatives and turned them into positives this week. But individually there were some really good performances as well, and maybe they wouldn't get those opportunities sometimes, but when the international comes back, and if we go well in the next 4 weeks and we keep that momentum going, to keep that consistency and performance going, then I won't be afraid to pick on merit, not on reputation. I think that's really important for these guys to know that their work is only just starting. Some of them in the scarlet shirt, but they have a huge couple of months ahead of them, and they can all have a huge impact on the way we finish the season.
There's almost a sense that the season is almost starting again now with Connacht.
Yeah, I suppose it's been a while since we've had a run of Pro 12 games. The Heineken was probably finished for us after our extra home loss. So in that sense, the Pro 12 is something that we've been really pleased with our early season form, but we haven't played that much rugby in the Pro 12 since before Christmas. played a couple of games and lost both of those. So this period is huge for us to get back into that top four and give us a good run in the end, because we have got a number of really important home games to come at the back end of the season when we have a full squad to select from.
And obviously, the boys have been rested over the last few weeks. Are they likely to be coming back, like Ron McCusker, Georgia, or Samson?
Hopefully, we'll have a lot more to choose from next week. But after some of the performances out there, I would guess that we have to look at the selection and balance that up between bringing some of the boys back, but also rewarding some of those excellent performances today.